Hello everyone, I'm Jaideep Singh Chahal. It's been a long gap since we made the last video. So a couple of health and fitness issues I think didn't start off 2024 that well, but now we're back at it again. The aim is to do as many videos as possible by the time we get to the 1 year mark on the channel as well. So with us we've got friends from France who've been on the road for the last 8+ years. uh, uh, Lovely couple from France who've been traveling across almost 41 countries. I'll show you that map. They've done a nice descriptive map on the other side of the vehicle. But like always, our main focus is the vehicle. So what we have with us is a 99 2000 spec 2000 model TD5 engine Land Rover Defender. So Defender, as we know, it's we're seeing a lot of them in India these days with the new one, the modern one coming out. So this is the one that actually paved the way for the modern day Defender. Loved all across, used by a lot of special forces, used by the UK military, and this is as solid axle as it can get. Front and rear coil springs and solid axle. So this one is actually the Defender comes in 3 platforms: a 90, a 110 and a 130. It is actually the length of the vehicle, 130 being the longest. So this is actually what was a pickup variant. This was a pickup with 2 doors, which was then converted to an overlanding campervan. So a few interesting features right here. What we have, we've got the OEM winch. These are a rare sight. So this is a 9,000 pound winch that came from the factory, and it has a nice looking cover as well. Uh, Solid rusty looking bull bar, but it does the job with the mesh guards. This interesting light is an HID operated light with which has a controller on the inside. It's got like a nice Sega video game toggle switch. You can move it all around. So also known as a hunting light or a movable spotlight. So extended fenders, wider fenders, very solid aluminum plates there. And my favorite part is actually the spare on the hood, which is like trademark Land Rover. You know, you can't really get away with a spare on the hood unless you're a Land Rover. So this is my favorite feature. I would say looks very nice. For extra lighting, there's a huge Chinese light bar up front. We see these on tractors as well in Punjab, but it does the job. Very bright, and I think this would be a 52 incher. And now to the fun part. Yeah, of course, it's got a nice flow snorkel. These are stock Britax mirrors. So these wheels are a very interesting feature that I would like you to see. So these are specially made wheels. These are steel wheels made to look like alloys. Will remind you of those old heavy load bearing Mack and other trucks that that we used to see. So this is designed to take an additional load. This vehicle weighs close to 4,200 kg, so 4.2 tons. So that is a lot heavier than what it actually was designed for. So these wheels were upgraded when they did the entire tub as well. The interesting bit is in here. The Land Rover has a very unique solid axle setup. So this vehicle is running an Oldman MU suspension with the load rated springs, and the towers are very tall. So that is what gives the beautiful front suspension setup in the Defender. So the front shock is almost this long, makes for beautiful travel, and also gives you a very good gives you a very good control as well. So the front seats, it's just got a standard cabin with upgraded upholstery, good seats, and nice storages on the side as well. From the outside, I think not much to describe. Fresh water in, storage on the side, vents just like our camper. This is again this is the sandboard that we all use. The interesting little thing here is what I would like you to see. You can see this little exhaust throwing smoke outside. So this is the diesel fired heater that we had discussed in our camper as well. So this has a small Chinese diesel fired heater unit, and that diesel fired heater uh, actually helps to maintain the temperature on the inside. So since it is pretty cold, it's a cold evening in Amritsar. So they've already turned on the heater to maintain the temperature inside. And coming around the back, coming around the back, there were two big rotopacks with locks, LED lamps. This is the access foldable ladder. Of course, the ladder goes up. You can fold it, attach it up there, and that's a this little thing right here is the water flush. This actually is used to throw out the water from your spent water tank, you can say. And of course, French plates, and this means on the path to happiness. I had to specially translate that. That is something I really liked. So on the other side, if you want to quickly have a look, uh, this is a brief of the map as to where all they've traveled. So starting from 2018 in France, 2016 in France, all the way around Europe, Italy, Greece, Turkey, Iran, and then all the way to Saudi Arabia, uh, you know, and across Central Asia into Russia, Mongolia, Japan, and this is where it all changes. This is Malaysia, where they were in 2022. So in Malaysia, this entire camper body was redone. So they earlier had a super wide wood-based camper body, and they got stuck in Malaysia during COVID. So they had to leave the vehicle there, and termites got to the vehicle, and the entire wood frame was done for. So then they got in touch with these people, Camperv.my. This is a Malaysian company that imports and builds campervans in Malaysia itself. So they import these ready-made tubs from China. So this is like an insulated composite double triple layered complete tub done to your requirement and made in China. So this is one industry, or this is one sector where I can see a lot of growth, because we've got a lot of good platforms that can take such setups in India as well, and it makes for a beautiful uh, RV in a very controlled size. And this is not a sleep-in RV for the size. This is a live-in RV. So RVs, as we know, are of two types. There's a sleep-in and then there's a live-in. A sleep-in RV is something you can only go inside to sleep at night, and a live-in RV is something that you can, stand inside, sit, talk, eat, shower, drink, and sleep, of course, as well. So this does the entire job. It's like a small replacement home. So, so this is what I really liked about the vehicle. So I think I'll quickly show you the inside. So one small instruction and a message for all the people who see RVs on the road is that an RV, in spite of being a vehicle, is private space and is somebody's home. So, trying to peep in, or, trying to mess around with, or getting too curious with a parked RV is actually what you can say is bad manners. So, what I suggest is that, if any of us, if we ever see uh, a parked camper van or a parked RV anywhere, uh, we have to respect the other person's private space and try to not invade their privacy. One interesting thing that I forgot, if you can come around this side. So this little plug that you see is the external charging source. It's been connected from our house, and the RV is currently being charged. It's got two huge 250 ampere lithium ion batteries. Lithium ion, of course, to save on the weight part. So those are used to actually reduce the weight. So now it's taking external charging. This is the interesting bit that I would like you to see. There's huge lithium ion batteries at the bottom. This is like the electrical substation, I would say, for the place. That in front, the green box that you see is the manager. This is taking charge from 600-watt solar panels that are mounted on the roof. So the batteries are trickle charged by that, and also additionally charged from your uh, vehicle alternator as well. So uh, we'll take a quick peek inside. Uh, Philip and Eva are the couple who are traveling. So Philip probably is inside. So we'll knock and we'll take a quick look. Hello. So this is the interesting bit. So what we have to learn from these campers is the beautiful way in which they've optimized space usage. So if you can come this side, the door, it's got a mesh as well. So in case you want to sleep with the door open, and for fresh air circulation, you can leave the bigger door open and you can just close the mesh. So that restricts your access, right? So this area right here, if you lift, this is the wet area. This is where the shower, that curtain up top goes all around and it makes a shower enclosure. The white boxes on the right are all the storage boxes. You've got tons of storage space because the depth is very nice. And coming to the other side, this right here, this is the chemical toilet. That is the vanity with a pull-out shower, and that's about it. So we'll quickly go inside and we'll have a look at what it looks like inside. So it's nice and warm, and we've got the sleeping area there. This goes on top of the cabin. So the sleeping area is on top of the cabin, and this right here is our kitchen counter. Of course, a concealed sink, just like our camper as well. That's the ladder you go. You climb up top. That's tons of space. That's again the bed is the width of your camper. This is the same convertible storages. There's storages underneath, and this thing comes down, and you can have small lying down space there as well. Nice small fridge as well. All the storages are prone to closing rather than staying open, and there's a filter underneath that's fresh drinking water. And what we have to learn is how beautifully everything has been organized. Nice window with blinds, and of course insect mesh as well. So that's about it. I believe yeah, this is the other partition. This door can close and open. So there's one partition, and then there's another partition. So a lot of space in this vehicle. The best part is how small it is and how spacious it feels inside. Feels like a nice small home, the kind of houses we used to read about in storybooks when we were little. So that's about it. It's got a nice, powerful, very capable, of course, 4x4 transmission, locking differentials. So very capable, even though the load is huge. But in spite of that, it might be slow at times, but it's definitely been keeping up. So we might be doing a tire upgrade on this one because they'd been looking for a nice set of tires which were not available in Delhi earlier. So now the next thing for tomorrow is we probably will fit a nice set of Goodyears or BFGs if we're able to find them in this size. And that's about it. Please do share your comments and feedbacks. Thank you.